Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Space Rock Cafe. I'm Christina, and I'm going to be your GM for the evening here. We're going to get up to some interesting wild magic shenanigans, and if anything is to be said about last session, I'm sure there will be some more shenanigans to be had. So stick around for that. I'm going to give everyone a chance to go ahead and introduce themselves, especially because we have a couple people who are not with us tonight that normally are, and a new person that is usually behind the screens, but is playing with us tonight to help fill in one of those spots. So, Arnil, we'll actually start with you.
Hi, I'm Marty, also known as Balm Martian, friend of the show. Tonight, as usual, I will be playing Arnil, the Thrycreen fighter who lives in the walls.
Sweet. Sarros.
Hi, my name's Allison. I'm playing Sarros Stellan, star lover of and general chaotic being.
Polly, you're next.
I am Ursa. I am playing Polly, the cook chef for the ship. I died. Almost. I died almost.
Well, you should have been, but I'm nice. And lastly, the one that is probably going to die tonight, our Redshirt.
Oh, hello. My name is Justin. Who knows who I am? Y'all do because it was just spoiled. Hi, I'm the Redshirt. My purpose is death.
Yes. So we were talking about off screen whether or not the crew had gone ahead and hired Justin's character or not. I don't know if you guys if we wanted to do it that way or if you guys wanted to go and find Justin's character, but we left off with Polly almost dying after summoning 11 chickens from the egg spell in her sleep.
Yep.
And you guys are dealing with the aftermath of that.
So if my recollection is correct, 2 of the chickens have just been yeeted completely out of the ship.
Correct.
One of them is wearing a small fisherman's cap. That's the one that we managed to befriend, or at least is now neutral to us. Well, neutral to me. It was neutral to everyone else to begin with. And then I think Paul charred one of them, smiting it or something like that. So I'm going to take these chicken carcasses and I'm going to be like, well, I will go ahead and preserve a few of these. Anyone up for some chicken for a quick snack?
Sounds good. I've never had chicken before.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll prep some chicken and start cooking with that. And as I think it'd actually be really funny if I don't want to give poisoning to my crewmates, but since we are gonna be down 2 of our regular crewmates, perhaps they got a little anxious.
Slightly undercooked chicken.
And they got some slightly undercooked chicken, so they will be out for
some accidentally intentional salmonella.
some narratively intentional salmonella.
Narratively intentional salmonella. Oh, your captain might have some words, but
Well, he's stuck in the bathroom now, so
yeah.
what's he gonna do about it?
He can disinfect himself with the alcohol.
There you go. Yep. The treatment is the barrels of alcohol in his room. Did you guys?
Sorry.
No, go ahead, Arnil.
I think Arnil avoids it because Arnil doesn't eat in front of the rest of the crew. So they take the plate just into the walls and comes out with an empty plate.
Oh, I wanted the wall to just spit it out again.
I think that part of the ship when that happens just kind of and then goes as Alexa just kind of maneuvers stuff around for that. Alexa is just kind of vibing in the kitchen area. She was a part of the fight and she was just kind of chilling. She's looking around, looking up, looking down, looks to the side and like what's usually a closet. It's like, did you know there's a new person on the ship?
What?
Yeah, just kind of like moves part of the closet, and then Tensei's character is right there. Just
Did you
Hello.
make that?
Did the ship make a person?
This is what happens when we give the ship drugs. Creates life.
Hello, it's me, the Mushroom Man, who lives in your walls.
Hey man, you're kind of blowing up my spot here.
Where did you get that person? Mushroom button?
Mushroom button.
mushroom button.
Don't say mushroom button.
But it was.
Anyway, who are you?
Well, as you can tell, I'm the Redshirt.
What's a red shirt?
Oh, there's like a dozen. We're expendable.
Don't you remember when we were at the Pirates Guild? There were like 3 tables along the wall. It was just a bunch of dudes in shirts, red shirts.
They were all.
I thought they were like some sort of like pirate crew, but I guess they're you do belong to a crew, or when you say you're expendable, what do you mean by that?
I belong to this crew, and it is what it sounds like. There are more of me in the walls.
Arnil looks so mad.
Not just the walls, to be clear. Sometimes it's the floors, and sometimes it's the ceilings, and sometimes it's weird parts of the ship I don't know the names of.
Polly's just like very slowly like glancing all around the ship. I don't know how I feel about this.
What's going on?
I feel like Sarros jumps up on a table, is just like, I don't know where is safe.
Nowhere.
It's okay.
I think we
Don't
should
worry.
I think
You'll only see one of me at a time.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't know about you.
That's so creepy.
I don't know
Marty
about
doesn't like
y'all,
that.
but I'm ready to get the hell off this ship. We were supposed to be going somewhere anyway, right? We were supposed to be going to the swamp.
Oh yeah.
Is that where we're going? I don't remember because both the navigators are currently down with food poisoning.
I think so.
There was something about a swamp. I don't remember what we're supposed to be doing in the swamp, but I remember we're supposed to go.
It'll work itself out.
I will say, Polly, you do know the general direction of the swamp. When you were out doing your exploration, you happened to clock where all of those, like, what appeared to possibly be familiars were skedaling out of a creepy-looking, like, direction.
Okay, so I do remember something about some really big, weird-looking toads. So I know where those are coming out of. So if we just head down there, we can go. I think we can go ahead and figure out where it is. So do what we need to get done. I don't know who we're looking for there, but we can. Oh my god, this is going to be absolutely amazing because we don't freaking remember what the hell we're supposed to be doing. All right, so let's just get the hell off the ship, and we'll walk that way, and I'm sure we'll figure it out. As Sarros said, it'll work itself out.
Sure will.
So I'm
Just
grabbing my stuff and going. You in the red shirt, here, hold this. I'm gonna toss I don't know. I'm gonna toss some of my equipment to you to hold to carry.
Okay. I will hold this.
And then I'm gonna start walking away, and he's just gonna be standing there. No, I need you to follow me with that.
Oh, okay, yes. And he follows.
Yeah,
He's just kind of got... camera's not high enough. He just got his arms like this in front of him, just holding whatever. directly in front.
I have Jake's magic compass. So that is what I'm doing. I'm giving the red shirt my normal gear and looking at Jake's compass, trying to figure out where the hell it's pointing.
Is it like
Yeah,
in a
it's
backpack or something, or do I just have a bunch of loose shit in my hands?
Yes.
Loose
It's
shit,
both.
for
It's
sure.
both.
A
It's
backpack
both.
and loose shit.
It's a backpack with every pocket open that you just threw at me.
No, it's like a backpack, but it's got like pots and pans hanging off the edge, so you're like trying to like balance it. You're like,
Okay.
Polly Pocket.
Boo.
Ooh.
I do have to ask, as you guys are heading towards the direction of where you had seen the creepy toads, is there like a specific order you're walking? Are you just kind of trudging through? Are you going through carefully? What's your kind of approach to this?
Well, what time of day is this?
It's like still morning, kind of, right?
Well, yes, but you guys took a short rest, so it's closer to like not like almost lunchtime, like late morning, early lunch, like that 11 a.m. ish time for us.
Okay, if it's like not quite like lunch hour, we'll be because there'll be other people around because I was in the middle of like the market when I saw where those were coming from. So
Correct.
I would say probably quickly, but not like with a purpose, but not like we're just pushing folks out of our way as we're walking. Like not that aggressive. More just like we know where we're going and we're trying to get there quickly.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, and as you're sort of navigating, you definitely notice the compass is pointing in that direction at the moment. Just full speed ahead, so no encumbrance there as far as being concerned about being the wrong direction. As you guys make your way that way, go ahead and roll me perception checks.
14.
13.
13.
11.
Cool. Yeah, you all clock this. You definitely start seeing as you start going into this almost not a cave. It's all a cave, but it's like this area is sort of mossy and dark and a little bit more moist than the rest of the area somehow. And you start seeing like little like glowing off of the light of just like the lights that are surrounding the cavern eyes that are just sort of pop out and like watch you as you're walking by. Every so often you hear like the croak of a toad, or you hear like the little scuttle of feet as things sort of rush past you. Very much sort of as you had seen in the main marketplace, there are what appear to be lots of familiars just doing their job. So you'll occasionally hear the plop of like a toad that's hopping along. So plop, 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 plop. And if you're not careful where you're stepping, you might feel one of them brush up against you as it's doing its little duty or running back towards like the direction it came from. But it's very much, it seems to be like more swamplandy sort of creatures that you're running into. So like toads and, a couple spiders here and there. Some, I think I'd said like crocodile-y looking things. Every so often a flying fish sort of zooms past you. But yeah, it's very much just like spooky, eerie, swampy visage as you're heading in that direction. And let's see. The first thing that all of you sort of notice as you're walking in that direction is the scent of burning.
Oh.
Did somebody fry a chicken again?
That was not me.
Did you
Nose
leave
goes.
the stove on?
Nose goes.
Nobody else did it. It was just me. Wait, does that mean I go?
Yes, that means you go and you figure out what's going on.
Wait, this doesn't count. I don't have a nose.
Neither do I.
So, Arnil, are you going to investigate?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. Are you doing so sneakily, or are you just trudging on ahead like, what the fuck is this?
No, I think I'm just going.
Okay. Yeah, you go on ahead, and what you sort of come up to is almost like smoke billowing out of what looks like possibly a house. You're not exactly sure. It's built almost into the wall. There is like what appears to be a window, and it's like someone's like trying to desperately like open the window, but it's jammed, and you just hear the shouting from inside that's like, "Ah, my damn brownies! Oh my god, fucked them up! Janice! Janice, you didn't set the timer! Janice!"
I'll try to like help them jar the window open.
Okay. What the goddamn? All right, fine. Got the window. Awesome. They don't even really seem to notice you. They're just like, all right, and they're like billowing out. Like you see a hand that's like pushing smoke out the window. They're
Arnil,
complaining
what's
about
going
their
on
brownies.
over there?
Hello.
Who the fuck? Who are you? What are you
I
doing
know-
in my house?
I'm not in your house yet. I could be.
Why do you want to come in my house? Don't come in my house.
Well, I saw you were having a smoke issue.
Yeah, I burnt my brownies.
I don't know how to interact with you guys.
I heard. I'm gonna assume that I heard the word brownies and just ran over
Sure.
as quickly as possible.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Polly. I'm a chef. Who are you?
I live here. This is my house.
Maybe
Yeah, cool.
the
Do you need help? You seem to have a little bit of a fire situation going on.
No, that's always on fire. I just burnt my brownies.
I mean, the chef could help you with them, maybe.
I'm gonna get very, very serious and just look at them and say, "That is the worst fire imaginable. Burnt brownies, wasted food. I'm coming in. I don't care what you say, and I'm gonna force myself in. I'm gonna force myself
Well,
in.
you are a pirate, I guess.
Make a strength check to see if you can force your way through.
Wait, hold on. Before
Sure.
you roll that, can I
Yeah.
help because you didn't order me to stop following you?
I'm okay with it if Christina's okay with
So
it.
just
Yeah,
like
go ahead.
so it's not anything specific. It's just kind of I'm also here and entering.
Go for it.
That's gonna be a whopping 10.
Oh, with the help action. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so the second that you're like, I'm coming in, the dude's like, don't come in my fucking house. It's just like push it back on the door, like, I didn't say you come in my house. I'll shoot ya.
Yeah, I'm backing off the door as soon as I hear that.
Oh, we did get a thing. Since Paul's out tonight, he's helping us from the chat. We got a chat inspiration, which for anybody who doesn't remember, because we talked about this a long time ago. Every time somebody buys a chat inspiration, they just add to this pile of D4s that are invisible, because we're all in
Correct.
different places. And anytime somebody can say, "Hey, I'm going to take one of those D4s and add it to my roll."
Sweet. I think it's our first one. I think.
Yeah.
I think that is, yeah.
I think so, yeah. I was gonna say, I don't think I remember marking any down, so,
Yeah.
you can feel free to use it if you'd like, but,
Yeah, it's just kind of there.
No, I think I'll bank it.
Okay.
So.
This is my
Yeah, I
fire,
mean-
my house, and my burnt brownies. Just because there's smoke doesn't mean they're bad. They're just burnt. Don't come in my house.
Okay. Are you good now?
I was always good. Just had to get the window open.
We helped you with that.
Yes,
You're
thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, now get off of my window. Go away.
I'm just standing like on the window, fully just like frog pose. Just
Should be used to all the frogs.
There's a couple croaks in the background.
Say you have you said that you have brownies. Do you by chance have any milk?
What the fuck is milk?
What the fuck is milk?
That's our next merch item coming to the Bard Rock Cafe
Man.
Public store. What the fuck
If
is
that-
milk?
If that ain't the saddest question that anybody's ever asked.
You know what? I think Polly's just so taken aback by that she's just gonna like a tear is gonna form in her eye, just like in the corner, and she's just gonna say, "You don't know what milk is."
I just said, what the fuck is it? No, I don't know what it is.
Arno, explain to him what milk is.
One moment.
Arnil doesn't know what milk is.
Hey. Wait, hold on a minute. Wait. Okay, so we have bug, bird, mushroom man. Is Sarros the only one? is Sarros the
basically
only
the-
mammal?
I don't know. I'm a fire elf,
Wait,
so
Redshirt is canonically a mushroom man.
Look, y'all said it, so
That's true.
You're no help, Arnold. Milk, it's that white stuff that comes out of animals sometimes.
uh,
I know what I said. I know what I said. I can't do it.
I can't turn back time now.
Why would I drink that? That's used for making more animals.
No. No, not that one. The other one. After they've already come out. The mama goes and feeds them.
Just keep digging that hole. Just keep digging.
I can't breathe.
We gotta cancel the stream, everybody. We can't continue after that. We'll see you in a month.
hey, I'm putting on the suspenseful music.
Oh my god.
maybe let's just move on.
Paul spent another 2,000 channel points to introduce Cletus the rural bard drinking a glass of milk.
Wait, what? Oh. Yep, okay.
Oh, a bard just walks by drinking a glass of milk.
That thing that he's drinking over there.
That still doesn't tell me what it is. It's a beverage. All right. Is it alcoholic?
It can be.
Can be.
No, we don't have any of whatever the fuck milk is.
What the hell do you drink with your brownies?
Swamp mud. What else?
Anything.
And that's my cue to leave.
Do you not know what
Anyway,
swamp mud is?
I assumed it was what we were walking in.
Is it this? And I'm gonna lift up my foot and just like point to the mud on my shoe.
I mean, like, that's like a more solid form of it, but yeah.
Polly's gonna taste it. Polly's gonna take her finger. She's gonna take some off the bottom of her shoe and she's gonna taste it.
Roll me a con save.
One day some plot will happen in this campaign, but today we're eating mud, guys. Welcome to Bard Rock Cafe Twitch.
We haven't even
That-
gotten to the premise of the campaign yet.
That was
No.
a nat 1, so
It is pure dirt. There's a couple worms in the bite that you got, like little tiny worms.
Well,
Oh, no.
the protein bump is great.
Oh no, Polly's got pinworms.
You know, I don't know if Polly would be upset about the worms, though. I have to be honest. If Polly's a bird.
Yeah. Worms seem fine. So that was a nat 1. So you need 1 or 2.
Yeah, well, 2. It is pure dirt. It's gross and it's slimy and the texture's awful.
I think you just got punked into eating dirt. Honestly.
7 and 72.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
That's never a good sign.
Polly.
Yes.
Yeah, my face is so red.
You.
Oh God.
You eat this dirt, and you wild shape into a sea cucumber.
I'm assuming I can no longer talk.
Considered a fish with a swimming speed of 10 feet. So no, I'm sorry.
Tina's fully crying.
I haven't laughed this hard in a very long time.
It's been a good while. Oh no.
So,
Oh,
who is
yeah,
next
you're,
in
you're a
command?
sea cucumber.
Well, I am the first mate, so
You just hear bubbling coming from where Polly is.
I draw my sword and point it at this person.
what did you do? What is this weird
I didn't
mud?
do anything. Your friend ate mud and did that. That's not normal. Y'all are weird.
Thank you for
I have
noticing.
a question. By chance, if I am actually a sea cucumber, is there like water nearby?
There's swamp mud, so actually, yes, there probably is like a creek at some point nearby. I would say that all of you could hear running water as you're walking through this like cavernous part of the cavern.
Okay, because I can't breathe unless I'm drawing water in if I'm considered a fish.
How much HP does a sea cucumber have? Is this so this is wild shape. If we just
It is considered a wild shape, correct?
okay.
So I'll suffocate, hit 0, and then turn back into myself.
I punch the sea cucumber.
As I come back, I'm gonna
I got a natural 20.
I want you to roll the same thing. I want you to steal the sea cucumberness from.
There it is.
Yeah, give me 2.
Oh no. Well, Polly takes 2 damage because I crit on an unarmed strike.
How does that work? Am I still taking the 2, or does the wild shape takes it?
Yeah, so it's acting as a normal wild shape. It sounds like so it's like as if you were taking damage in a normal wild shape form. So you would take the damage and then revert to your normal, but it doesn't come to damage your person.
Okay.
It damages the wild shape form. We'll say 2 HP is what it had.
I was gonna say, I guess I assumed a sea cucumber wouldn't have that much HP.
Yeah.
The wild magic surge is 40 and 8.
Oh, no, not that one. 40 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
You explode, burning down the house.
I also turn into a sea cucumber.
Arnil is the straight fighter, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's boring. Compared to everything else, this is the most boring thing.
Yeah, this table is
Well-
pretty boring.
All creatures within 50 feet, except for you, take the disengage action. So you see this dude like jumps backwards from the door, but he doesn't feel prompted to, so he's like still like in the motion of pushing against the door. He's like, "What the fuck? You guys are so weird. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to my house?"
So we all jump back from Arnil, is that what you're saying?
Take the disengage action, yeah.
Alright.
I like to think that Sarros just got distracted by the glowing eyes and like started to wander off, and I was like, no, I should stay.
Do we still have the compass? Where's that pointing?
Further down in the cavern.
Further down.
It's like further down in the cavern.
You know what? I'm sick of this. Arnold, I'm sorry. Second mate, Arnil. I think we should.
First mate.
First mate, and she like does the air quotes. First mate, Arnil.
What was that you're doing with your hand just now?
It's a spell to emphasize that you are in fact the first of all the mates.
But
I believe you.
you can also be the first runner-up, mate.
I think the compass is pointing that way, so it's up to you. But I think maybe we'd leave this guy to his burnt brownies. Just move on.
I want a brownie.
Why would I give you a brownie? You guys showed up. You like harassed me at my house. You're trying to come into my house. I didn't invite you.
I saved your burning down house. Give me a brownie.
It's always burning. There's nothing new here. Roll intimidation though.
15.
Yeah, okay. Like, there's nothing new here. It's always burning, but fine. He grumbles and he hands you this, like, badly, like, jagged cut off piece of burnt brownie.
Yes. I put it in my pocket.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm watching you the whole time. So I want to see you eat this brownie. So are we good then? We can just move on.
If you all would like to, yeah, the dude's not gonna try to hold you hostage or anything. He seems kind of
He
perplexed
wants us
at
out
why
of
you're
his
still in
house.
front of his house.
I just thought about this whole interaction in order. We came in, saw this burning house, opened the window, we tried to walk in, we're stopped. Ate dirt, turned into a sea cucumber, punched a sea cucumber, refused to elaborate, leave.
Yeah.
He'll just have to assume his brownies had some extra ingredients and they went bad.
Picked some different mushrooms today than normal.
Oh, are they mushroom brownies?
Arnil hasn't eaten them. Arnil does not know.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
don't know.
I break
Off we
off
go
a piece,
then.
I break off a
Off you
piece and
go.
give it to Polly, like,
Test this.
How badly burnt is this? Is this like charcoal level burnt?
Yeah, it's a brick.
It can't be any worse than eating dirt and turning into a sea cucumber. Eat
I
this.
want Arnil to roll a strength check to see if he can break the brownie.
okay.
Yeah, actually, go ahead.
Is this just straight up strength or like athletics or what?
You can do athletics, yeah.
13.
No.
Okay. I like try to chomp at it with my sword and the sword just stops.
Better you than me.
Oh,
Oh my god.
this
Make a
will
good
surely
projectile.
be useful for something later.
I put it back in my pocket.
Improvised weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
okay.
Just a throwing star, but bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Basically. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, so you guys continue on?
Onward.
Yeah.
Onward we go.
Okay. Yeah, you do. You sort of come up to a fork in the path. It seems like a normal fork, nothing weird. It seems like it goes towards one side with more houses that you can sort of see lights gleaming off of, and then the other direction has like more moss and stuff, and the compass is pointing in that direction. I assume you go in the direction the compass is pointing still.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys follow that way down. And then as you start to go down that way, you begin hearing, we'll do the sustained perception check from earlier. You guys begin to hear sort of like this commotion. It's unclear from the distance that you're at whether it's a concerning commotion or a normal commotion, but it's just, you hear some shouts, some people yelling back and forth at each other. Further up ahead in the hallway that you're in.
Gotta figure out what it is.
Yeah. I'd say Polly would be inclined to to sort of slow the pace a little bit and be a little bit cautious about sort of where she's walking, so she doesn't bust into the middle of this commotion going on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you guys are going to slow down and sort of be a little bit more cautious, you can roll me a stealth check if you'd like to try to be a little quiet about it. We'll do a group stealth for simplicity's sake. So everyone roll and I'll take the average.
24.
24.
8. So it's pots and
10.
pans, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have disadvantage because you're essentially wearing plate, but it's just pots and pans.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't have that right now.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll say that you guys are stepping pretty quietly, not stepping on any of the familiars that are walking around, so you don't have to worry about that. Their general noise is kind of keeping your footsteps pretty quiet. Pots and pans are, pretty not weird sounding, I think, for this area. There's just generally kind of a base level of loudness, so that doesn't necessarily distract this particular group that you're about to come up on. But as you sort of continue on in this pathway, the thing that you guys come up on is what can only be described as a full-on pirate brawl fight. It's like swords out, there's some people flinging magic at each other, and it's very, very chaotic, and they're very involved with one another, so they don't necessarily see you all at first.
I have a question for Arnil. Do you see this and immediately run as fast as you can to join?
Arnil is vibrating.
Okay. Okay, because I was gonna say that Paul is gonna hold out her arms, be like, hold on, wait.
Pirate fight, pirate fight, pirate fight, pirate fight, pirate fight.
I'm gonna start stroking his head a little bit. It's okay. We're gonna see. We should probably see what's going on before we jump too far in. Is there anything that we would remember from when we were in the guild? Anyone that we recognize in the crowd that we see?
Roll me investigation.
Jeez, I'm rolling like shit. That's a 7.
I got a 15.
I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1?
Oh no. Yeesh.
Tensei, I'll say since Redshirts are apparently just at the Pirates Guild, go ahead and roll me 2. See if you might have this knowledge.
5.
Nope.
At advantage.
All right.
It was 5.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Yikes.
All right, Sarros, give me those 2d100 rolls.
That is 12 and 61.
All right. And while I am looking up for this, Arnil, you're actually the only one who remembers anything about any of these groups. One group in particular looks really familiar from what you guys had seen in the Pirates Guild earlier. You hadn't interacted with them. They were one of the crews that was sort of out in the main area back when Polly succeeded during the the Are You a Real Pirate drinking contest. That was sort of out there also drinking. But the other group doesn't look familiar at all to you. They sort of look a little bit gruffer, a little bit more muscly than the group that you remember from the guild. And they are like decked out in more naturey outfits than the other crew is. The other crew is just standard like pirate garb, very much like, oh yeah, we fight with like a cutlass, and more roguish in nature. And then this group seems like they rely a little bit more on like the naturey stealth side of things. And then 12 and 61 for Sarros. Gotta go down to monk. Okay. Interesting. All right.
I am afraid.
You don't notice anything at first. You feel like magical energy kind of like wash through you, but you don't really notice anything. For the moment. Not currently relevant. We'll see if it becomes relevant. But yeah. What do you all do?
Pirate fight. Pirate fight. Pirate fight.
Does anyone
Pirate
recognize anyone from the
Yeah,
guild,
Arnil
or-
recognized one of the groups in
I
particular.
don't know.
Was
I'm asking everyone.
oh
Does anyone recognize anyone?
Well, those guys were at the guild earlier or yesterday. I don't know.
Okay, important question. Were they chill?
Were they chill?
they were drinking. They were just cheering you guys on.
They seemed fine.
Most important question. Did they cheer me on while I was doing the pirate challenge?
I think everybody did.
Okay, let's go help them.
Pirate fight!
Pirate fight.
Sweet. I'm gonna need you guys to just go ahead and roll me initiatives as you enter this pirate fight.
Oh, hello.
I got another 19.
5.
21.
Well,
24.
wait.
No, sorry, 8. I forgot
Wait.
to add my bonus. 8.
Why I got a
who got
21. Which is a natural 20.
Everyone's getting a
Ooh.
magic surge.
And then
oh,
Sarros,
if
what
it-
was your roll?
Nope.
21 as well.
Oh, also a 21?
Yep.
Who has the higher dex between you two? I assume it's Sarros, but...
Yeah, mine's only +1.
And you said you're straight fighter?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What are your wild magic rolls?
33 and 8.
Oh, that's the same one that Arnil got earlier. Then what's this one? That's boring.
Want me to roll again? Oh.
Yeah, roll again. I don't like either of those.
The fighter table, it
What?
has like a lot of good, useful stuff, but it's very boring.
Once or twice.
Just once. Let's see if we
Okay.
get something that's
14.
Yeah, okay, that one's actually useful and actually relevant for a natural 20.
Okay.
What's the weapon that you're carrying?
My fists. Unless you mean like an actual weapon. Like I plan on
Yes, an
fighting
actual.
I plan on fighting with my fists, but I carry them all because it wanted me to.
Okay. It says specifically around a weapon you carry, so a purple halo appears around your maul.
Okay. It's a good maul. It's going to heaven.
Something happens the next time that you attack with it, but if you don't plan on using it, then that will be relevant later.
Okay.
Ooh, I got to roll for the weapon of wonder.
Oh yes, you do.
Redshirt is technically also carrying a bunch of pots and pans, which are melee weapons.
That's true.
Okay. 18 and 7. Do you have this table, Christina?
I'm not currently open.
I will have to find it. I forgot about it until just now. I found it.
Okay.
Oh, zoom in. It's so small.
Okay, I guess I only had to roll 1d100. I don't know why I rolled 2. We'll take 7. Oh no. I should have taken the other one. The weapon transforms into a flag of surrender. The wielder makes a DC 13 wisdom saving throw or becomes afraid of the next enemy they can see for 1 round.
Oh.
That. I got a 5. So, the nearest enemy to me I'm afraid of.
Oh my gosh.
I thought you wanted the pirate fight, first, second mate.
Pirate fight. Oh, God.
Why? Why? What does that mean? Does Arnil know what a flag of surrender means?
No.
So you're just running in with this flag of surrender?
My flag turns white, or my sword turns into a white flag, and I go,
I've made a terrible mistake.
It's just a base for tie-dye.
Yeah, it's a blank canvas. You can put whatever you want on that. Make them fear you.
The blood of your enemies.
Kind of on the nose.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, so one thing of distinct note that should also be called out about these other enemy pirates on the other side, you notice quite a few number of additional thrycreen mixed in there.
Oh.
But first up in this fight order is going to go ahead and be, I think, Arnil technically got the highest.
yes.
So, Arnil, you run in with your white flag of surrender. What's your wisdom saving throw there?
I got 5.
I don't think that's gonna cut it. You lock eyes with one of the enemy thrycreen. I kind of look at you weird for a second as you're holding this white flag. And they their teeth, they've got little mandibles, and they sort of open for a second, almost in confusion and concern, and then you see anger flash across their face, and they're like, Gregor, what the fuck are you doing?
I look around.
Oh, we're gonna get you.
What?
I believe you're frightened. Do you do anything? Does it say you have to move away, or?
I guess I can't willingly move towards.
Do you have any ranged attacks that you can do?
I don't think
Throw the flag
so.
at them.
I was literally gonna say that.
That's my only weapon.
I mean, you have the burnt brownie.
I throw the burnt brownie.
What do I get to add to on this?
I think it's an improvised weapon, so oh god, how does that work for this? Hold on. There's rules about improvised weapons if you don't have Tavern Brawler.
It's you roll, you don't add your proficiency bonus, and it does 1d4.
Yeah.
I believe is all
remember
of
if it
the
was-
rules.
Plus like strength or plus nothing?
I want to say plus nothing, but I'm not.
I'm looking up the official thing. Hold on. Up to the DM to decide what dice is thrown to damage. Oh no, is it? That's a question.
Character proficient with a weapon can use a similar object as if it were that weapon.
Yeah. Okay. There is no resemblance to a weapon. Deals 1d4 damage. Yeah, we'll say bludgeoning. Uses a ranged weapon to make a melee attack if there's a melee attack. Blah 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 blah. Normal range of 20 feet and long range of 60 feet. For the ability modifier, you usually use strength. Yeah, so it's strength.
Okay.
But you don't add your proficiency.
Okay. 6.
Total?
Yes, I rolled a 6.
You huck this crispy burnt brownie at this other thry-cream. And they just sort of like not even really move, just sort of twitch out of the way. And they're like, Gregor, what the fuck? You disappear, you're throwing rocks at us, bro. What the fuck?
Paulie from the back. Who the fuck is Gregor?
I don't know.
All right, next is Sarros.
I think I'm just gonna go up to the one shouting at Gregor because I don't know who it is and they're making noise. Yeah, I think that's gonna hit. That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
5 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, that's not gonna hit. That's 13.
That does not hit.
I didn't think so. And then I think for bonus action, I'm just gonna do patient defense.
Okay, can you read that to me?
You can spend 1 key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action on your turn.
Okay. So you take the dodge action as a bonus action?
Think so.
Okay. Sounds good. Is that everything?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Next up, we got a Redshirt.
Sorry, I'm finishing something up.
No worries.
Okay. So we're on the side of the pirates in this fight. So I'm just gonna go up and like just deck the nearest person that's
Okay.
on the side, on, you know, the nearest foe. Just straight
Sure.
up run in, punch. Where are you? Here we go. Button. A 14 to hit.
Total?
Yeah.
Does not.
Okay. Well, I've got a second. I've got an extra attack for a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 8 damage, 8 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And I guess I can 2-weapon fighting. Actually, no, I cannot. Because fists are not considered weapons. So, my fist is not a light weapon. I cannot bonus action 2-weapon fighting with an unarmed strike. I think that's it. I'm just squaring up on somebody.
All right, and you said you don't hit with the maul, right?
No.
That's still on your back. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, still has the purple around it.
I think the maul is trapped. So, like, the maul's on my back, and then I've also flung Polly's backpack on my back, like, both straps. So it's like the maul is in between my back and the backpack.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
We just got a wild magic surge redeemed, centered on Redshirt.
Oh boy.
Ooh, Redshirt.
Oh boy. 21.
99?
Oh no.
So you do the attack, and then you hit, and then you point at a creature that you can see. Same creature you attacked, or different one?
I point at a creature, any creature.
There's more to it, but I'm wondering if you point to this creature or a different creature. You make a bring it on gesture.
Okay.
That creature is compelled to target you with its attacks for the next minute.
Oh, damn it. Okay, I had a thing I was going to say, and I'm going to stick to it. So I'm going to ask you, Christina, who is next in initiative order?
After you is Polly. No, after you is the enemy pirates.
Okay. So, like, punch, points to pirates. Your turn.
Bring it on. Your turn. Oh my god.
No. Oh no.
Oh no. And with that, the red shirt is gone.
In the biz, we call this getting polyed.
I don't think I laid these pirates. I don't think.
All right. Whew. So yeah, enemy pirates are gonna go next. So the one directly across from you will go ahead and take its sword that it's holding and sort of make a swipe at you. It gets a 15, which I don't know if that will hit your AC.
No. My AC is 16.
Okay. Cool. So it misses. Does it have... Gets a second attack that also misses. So it misses you. Then the one that was directly across from Arnil is also going to go ahead and attack you, Arnil. While still yelling about, Gregor, fuck you. What the hell are you doing?
Who changed my name on the thing? I just noticed that. That's funny.
I did too. That is funny. And then, with the second swing, who could it be that has control of everything? Couldn't be, our usual handy dandy tech person.
Holly, was it you?
Who could it be? You did it on the overlay too. Angry.
Next attack does hit you. So they take their sword and they swipe down at you. And that's going to be 7 damage of slashing damage.
I'm going to use my reaction to do Psionic Power Protective Field and reduce that by 11.
You don't take any damage. How does that appear when you do that?
Arnil puts their hand out and just Android 17 style, just like a dome of purple psychic energy just comes out around them and just blocks it. Just...
Nice. Gregor, when the fuck did you get new powers? You used to be able to do this.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I'm talking to you. And then the next one that has a captain's hat is gonna go ahead and target Sarros. Sarros does a 15 hit your AC.
No.
Okay. Well, does a 17 hit your AC?
It does, but for the dodge action.
Oh, disadvantage, correct.
Yeah.
That's higher, so still sustained for the second hit.
Yeah, it meets.
Okay. You take 4 slashing damage.
Ow.
And then finally, we get one that's trying to attack Polly. I assume that a 5 misses. Polly, a 18 hit your AC?
Yes.
Okay. And that's going to be 10 damage. That one rolled crit damage, like full damage. Jeez.
Okay. Taking 10.
They've been rolling garbage and then they hit Polly and they're like, fuck Polly.
That checks.
All right. Polly, you're up next.
Okay. So there are how many pirates?
There's 4 on each side.
There's 4 on each side.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I will cast Bane at 2nd level. So I'm going to target all 4 of the opposing pirates.
Okay.
So
Is that a save for me, or?
Yeah, they need to make charisma saving throws. If they fail, up to three creatures of your choice you can see within range must make. Sorry, are they all within 30 feet of me?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Must make a charisma saving throw. When a target that fails the saving throw makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack or saving throw.
Okay.
And
What's your spell save DC?
14.
Okay. 2 pass, 2 fail.
Okay.
The one that is currently, engaged with Arnil that keeps calling him Gregor passes, and then the one that's currently engaged with your Redshirt passes, but the other 2 fail.
Okay. And then let's see. As a
And so that's a minus D4, right? To their rolls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I will move to... can I move up to the one... you said they're all within 30 feet. So I'm going to move up to the one that is calling Arnil Gregor.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't grapple as a bonus action, can I?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Then I'm going to just get right up in his face with like one of my chef's knives in my hand and just be like, "Who the fuck is Gregor?" And that'll be my turn.
Yep. They can't do anything right now, but sounds good. And then that's a helpful crew afterwards. They're kind of confused at this point because you guys just sort of showed up out of nowhere. We're like, we're gonna help you, but they're taking it. One of them goes, he misses. Next one goes, she misses. Wow, they're not rolling great. The 4th one finally hits. The 4th one that was engaged with the captain is the only one that seems like they hit. Captain, wow, they were rolling dog shit. No wonder you guys needed to help them. Barely nicks the captain with a dagger. Takes it. No issue.
Are we sure we want to throw in with these guys? They kind of suck.
Quiet, Gregor.
And then after that, it's back up to Arnil, aka Gregor.
Stop it!
My name's not Rick. Okay, I'm going to attack the person that is attacking me.
Sure.
I got a 12.
Oof. Nope, it's not hit.
I got a 15.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to also spend another psionic energy die to do... what's the ability called? Psionic Strike. You can propel your weapons with psionic force once on each of your turns immediately after you hit a target within 30 feet of you. You can expend 1 psionic energy die, dealing 1d8 plus 4 force damage.
Okay.
So that's a d8 and a d6 plus 9. 5 and 7, 12 for 21 damage.
Nice. They aren't looking super great, but they're still standing.
That's going to be my turn, I think. Actually, I'll bonus action Psionic Power Recovery to get one of those back. So it's like I didn't use it at all.
Okay. Cool.
That's it.
Nice. That is going to be Sarros. And then Redshirt, you're on deck.
Can I hit the captain that hit me without proccing an attack of opportunity from the Gregor dude?
Yes.
All right, I will do that. Does a 15 hit him?
No.
All right, the other one is a 23
That hits.
for 11 damage.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to do another patient defense.
Okie dokie.
And I'm just saying,
Same thing.
right? Yeah, same thing. And I have to be right back. I'm so sorry.
Yep, no worries. Okay. And then Redshirt, and then after Redshirt, we get to the enemy pirates.
I think we just lost Sarros.
She'll be right
Sarros
back.
had to
Lost
step away.
Saros's video.
Okay. Sorry, I was doing something else. We have the People's Wink, but only for tier 2 subs because we're out of emote slots. No emotes
Fair enough.
in the middle of a stream. Yeah, I'm gonna keep punching this guy. Actually, no. I'm gonna punch him once. If it works. Where'd
Okay.
my sheet go? Here we go. 22
Yeah, that'll hit.
for 7 damage.
Nice. This guy is breathing a little hard.
And then for my second attack, I am actually going to make it a grapple.
Okay.
11.
No.
I mean, it's a contested check, but
We'll see. No.
yeah, I didn't think so. That's all I
But,
got.
you know, they're breathing pretty hard. All right, enemy pirates on deck. So the one that you were like, who the fuck is Gregor? Is like, who the fuck do you think I'm talking to? I'm talking to the one that I'm directly in front of me that threw shit at me. This is Gregor. And they're gonna go ahead and take a swing at you, actually, Polly, now that you're holding a knife out. That misses, because that's a 4 on the die. That hits. That is a dirty 20. 8 slashing.
8 slashing. Okay, so
Yeah.
I have to do a concentration check then. I maintain concentration.
Nice.
So Bane is
Cool.
still up.
Great. And then the one that you were trying to do the contested grapple with, Redshirt, will go ahead and attempt to hit you. This is for the D4 is for all attack rolls, right?
Um,
The minus D4 from Bane.
I believe so. Let me double check.
yes.
Whenever a target fails the saving throw, makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends. So yeah.
Okay, does a 17 hit your AC, Redshirt?
Yes.
Okay. Going for that grapple, they go ahead and they slice back. That's only 3 damage. It's not a lot.
Okay.
Not a lot. And then another one, seeing that one of the people on their team is getting ganged up on, runs over, gets a little bit closer, takes on Arnil. That first one misses. Second one will also miss. He's not doing too good. And then just see if. All right. One of them crit against Sarros, but Sarros is not here. We'll just hold that damage while while we wait.
Sarros did take patient defense.
Oh, right.
Or
you're
was
right.
that...
No, you're right. That is a different crit. So crit sustained. It just rolled 2d20.
Hey,
Two
I
nat 20s in a row.
I tried.
This dice is spicy today. It's like I don't know. It's this one that's like, ooh,
Ooh.
I don't know if it'll. It's like, so it's, I don't know. It's got like that cool ink design on the inside of it. It's like glittery.
Yeah.
It's very spicy.
I can see blurry colors, but I like the scheme, at least.
I'll try to get a better like picture of it that's clearer, but
Webcams don't like it when you just kind of shove things in front of it.
Whoa! Hey, yo!
no.
Paul is saying that if he recalls, NPCs were affected by wild magic in earlier episodes.
Ooh, fair. We can do that. That way, we can wait for Sarros as well. 8.
Do you want to take a break?
We might. We're about on time for it too. Let me see if this wild magic will take effect with or without Sarros here, but we'll at least roll for it. See what they do. 241. Let's see. What a weird table. All right. Oh, neat. Okay, that'll be relevant. All right. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take our quick break while we wait. While Sarros is gone, and then we will rejoin. With the Polly, you'll be next after we resolve this crit hit and
Oh, break's over.
Sarros is back. Never mind. We'll take one in a few minutes. We'll get through this round of combat and then do the quick break. Cool. Sarros, while you were gone, one of the people, unfortunately, with the dodge bonus action and Bane, do hit for a crit.
Oh.
Because I don't think a crit. You think a crit is still a crit, even if it's the -4. Is that still how that would work?
It's still a nat 20 is a nat 20, regardless of.
Yeah, a nat 20 is a nat 20. So
Even at disadvantage? Did you roll 2
it was two nat 20s.
I fought for you. I tried.
Okay. No, yeah, universe says I get hit.
For 16 damage.
Ow.
And then after that is going to be Polly. Oh, and also that one, as they hit you, goes invisible.
Oh.
Man, I want the pirate crit table, or wild magic table. That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, until it's wild magic summon Kraken.
Right. Did I see Arnil getting hit?
Yeah, because you're right next to Arnil right now.
Okay. I would like to. I would like to, as a bonus action, enter my starry form.
Oh.
Okay. Fancy.
So while I'm in my starry form, While in my starry form, I retain my gain statistics, but my body becomes luminous, so I'm now a giant glowing bird. Joints will glimmer like stars, and glowing lines connect them as on a star chart. This form sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. The form lasts for 10 minutes, and it ends early if I dismiss it, or incapacitated, blah, 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 blah. I am going to choose the the chalice form. So, constellation of a life-giving goblet is going to appear. It's not going to be a goblet. It's actually going to be like a giant. It's going to be like one of those giant like witches brew pots. Like it's cooking a really large stew. Is a constellation of a giant cooking pot is going to appear on me. And whenever I cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to a creature, you or another creature within a 30-foot radius will regain hit points equal to 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier. So
Nice.
I'm then going to, as my main action, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on I guess Cure Wounds on myself because I am taking a crap ton of damage. So I'm going to do that. So that will let me... It's 1d8 plus my spell cast, so it'll be 1d8 plus 3. That's 6, and then what did I say the bonus was for that? Star form. You or another creature within a 30 will regain. Okay, so Arnil, go ahead and take 1d8 plus 3.
I don't.
You'll heal 1d8 plus 3.
I'm at full health.
You're at full health?
Yeah, I got hit one time and immediately got rid of all the damage.
Reduce the damage for negative damage. So
Oh,
technically,
right. Well, then
if
I'll
you
do
needed to
then
heal.
I'll do it on myself. So I'll do another 1d8 plus 3.
I appreciate the
Yeah, I was
offer.
gonna say. I think Sarros is the only one that's taken a massive amount of damage at this point. Because I think the Redshirt might have been hit, but not for a lot.
Okay, Sarros, you're within 30 feet, right?
I assume.
Mhm.
Okay,
Also,
yeah, you
Redshirt
go ahead and take it.
Did expressly
Hey.
say they're expendable.
1d8
So.
plus 3.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
And I believe that is my turn.
Sweet. Helpful crew goes after. I was rolling to see if any of them hit. One
Do I
of them
proc wild magic on the cast?
Oh, good question. Yes, you do actually.
Oh,
Cool.
jeez.
I don't know why I asked. I should have just started rolling. 38.
Okay. Oop, too far. Not that table. 38.
Yeah. If it's relevant, that was a druid spell. So. No, sorry, that was a cleric spell.
Okay.
God, I just looked again and it's still Gregor. I'm mad.
Okay, that's pretty helpful. For the next minute, whenever you cast a non-cantrip cleric spell, grant a creature within 60 feet other than yourself 10 temp HP.
So is that triggering on cast?
I'll say yeah.
Okay, then I will give... I'm probably also giving Sarros the 10 temp HP then.
Sarros, thanks you.
What does that look like for Polly?
Which part?
Both.
As she assumes her starry form, she starts to glow, and you sort of see the spots on her feathers start to like flicker in and out like different stars, sort of like popping in and out a little bit, and then eventually they settle in on what looks like again like this giant cooking pot constellation, but it's not like a fixed constellation. It's almost like you can see the fumes from whatever's cooking inside of it kind of like moving up, like it's actively cooking. And then you see as part of this glow, Polly's regaining her health. You can see that she's sort of glowing, and you see that this glow sort of shifts over towards Sarros. So Sarros kind of gets a little bit of a glow around her, like maybe if we're going like cartoony style, like a bowl of soup or like a slice of bread or something like appears over Sarros' head, and it's like being consumed as it's like healing this HP to Sarros. And as for the temp HP, I don't know how the hell to represent temp HP, but the idea of star constellations being consumed is hilarious. So I'm going to run with that from now on. That's what's happening.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. And then while we were doing that, I went ahead and just rolled to see if any of your helpful ally pirates went ahead and hit. 2 of them did. One of them does enough non-lethal damage to the one that the Redshirt was engaged with that one is down. And then the second one does enough damage to the one that was first mate appearing, that had come running over to help out the one calling Arnil Gregor. And that one is looking bad, but not down just yet. And then the other 2 just fully whiff, don't hit. One of them did roll a nat 1 and looks really confused as they're looking at everyone, and they're like, why the fuck do I see numbers above everyone's head? What is happening? That's all that's going on for them.
What does mine say?
Polly, what's your current health?
29.
29?
No, it kind of feels like if I had to quantify how I was feeling right now, then I would say a 29's about right. Jeez.
It's fucking wild, man. What the hell is going on? Also, where did you guys come from and why are you helping? And then after that, we're going back up to the top of the initiative order. Arnil Gregor, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm still fighting this one, right?
Yeah, there's still the one engaged with you and Polly.
I take a swing.
Cool.
16.
Hits.
7 damage.
Okay. Still up. Looking less great. You would potentially say bloodied.
18.
Hits.
I'm gonna use a psionic energy dice to empower this one. 15, 19.
Damage? Okay,
Yes.
is it lethal damage or non-lethal damage?
Lethal. Arnil doesn't know these people.
Okay, how do you absolutely wreck this other Thrycreen in front of you?
I say, listen, I don't know you. I'm just here for a pirate fight.
And I just slash across the chest.
Gregor, you were my best friend. How could you? And dies.
Oh,
You
By the
killed
way-
him with a flag of surrender.
Yeah, this is a war crime?
I think a lot of what we do is war crimes. We got a wild magic surge for Gregor.
You gotta stop. 49.
49. All right. That's a pretty good one. For the next minute, you gain 1 additional attack per attack action that stacks with extra attack. So I guess that starts. Your turn's not technically over, so.
Is there who else is near me?
There are 2 remaining. There's one that looks particularly roughed up, and there's one that doesn't look like it's sustained any damage at all that is engaged with Sarros.
I'll go after the already roughed up one.
Okay.
That's a natural 2, so
Definitely
10.
not.
Yeah.
Their AC is a little high. Their AC is 18.
That's my turn.
Okay. Sweet. Sarros, that's you.
Yep, just gonna go after the one in front of me.
Uh-oh.
I heard that.
Yep.
Well, at the very least, the reroll was a crit, so...
Nice, nice. There you go.
So it's I believe that's 15 damage.
They are looking rough.
Good. And
They
then
look like they don't have a whole lot in them, but yep. And then what's the 2d100s?
well, first the second hit is a 19
That
on the
also hits.
die. Yeah. For 6 more damage.
They lethal or non-lethal?
Sarros leans towards pacifism, so it's gonna be non-lethal.
Okay.
He just thinks that these people need a nap.
What does that look like for Sarros? As you
Just
take this
kinda-
person down.
Just, I don't like you. You need to go to sleep now. He just takes a quarterstaff and just goes walk right on top of the.
You do that, and then 2d100s. Let's see what happens here.
Alright. An 89 and a 60.
Well, that one's just kind of weird, but the other one's actively bad, so we'll do this one. For the next 8 hours, your eyes remain closed, but you can still see as if they were open.
Ooh, I'm taking a nap now. Alright. I'll daredevil
Nice.
it.
Alrighty. Is that it for you?
Yes.
Redshirt, your turn. There's one up that looks very bad.
Okay, well, I'm going to go and I'm going to get the final hit on it. He runs over, and as he does, reaches back behind and pulls out the big long stick of them all, and like runs up and just sort of uppercuts. A 19 to hit
Okay, and you said that was with the maul or with something else?
with them all.
Oh, okay, great. So you feel as you hit with a 19 on this that this should be like what you feel like when you land like that perfect damage. It acts as a crit, and that like purple sort of like breaks around the maul.
Oh, so just a crit, or like the way you worded that made it sound like maybe maximum damage.
Yes.
Super crit.
Yeah, like as if you had rolled a crit for damage.
Okay.
So we do. I do the AOD rules for crit. So
okay.
you roll plus max.
So,
And then I guess the question is lethal or non-lethal as you do this.
24.
Okay.
4 damage. I don't know if somebody
24 damage.
if somebody ran full force with them all and smacked it upwards into you while like with the force of motion as well. That cracked a purple halo. Do you think that's non-lethal, Christina?
Look,
It's got a
you
point.
guys are.
Maybe
You
you were
guys are
holding the
technically,
maul upside down.
I kind of want you to have like knocked him out of his boots.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this isn't. This is a pirate fight, meaning everything we do has to be as illegal as possible.
Yep. Yeah. So you absolutely wreck this dude as you do that. Feel free to describe further if you'd like, but that dude is out.
How high is the ceiling?
45 feet.
Okay, all right. Yeah, okay. Hits him straight up, like on the jaw. Crack.
Oh.
Flies upwards. His boots are still there. One sock is as well. And then if you look up, it's just like from here up, kind of embedded in the ceiling.
Paulie's gonna see this, kind of like put the knife down and be like, You said there are how many of you living in the walls of the ship?
That
I'm one of
was
multitudes.
awesome.
I don't think I've
Pirate
ever
fight.
seen that ship again.
Pirate fight, pirate fight.
The others kind of join in a little cautiously at first. Seeing that, they're like, pirate fight, pirate fight, pirate fight, pirate fight.
Pirate fight.
Oh no, don't encourage him, don't encourage him. No, no, no.
I lock eyes with one of them, tighten the grip on the mall. Pirate fight.
Oh.
Pirate fight.
It's in a
Pirate fight.
Here we go.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not taking the trap that I set for myself. I'm not doing.
I am.
Ooh.
So are we done engaging now? Folks?
Yeah, so, anyway. What's your deal?
I point to the other, like, pirates.
Oh, we were engaging in a friendly pirate fight. Although friendly is a loose term with pirates, of course, because, points to the dead bodies, the one in the ceiling.
I'm sure
That's
that
totally
guy's
normal.
fine. Yeah, he's probably fine.
No, definitely not, but this is expected.
Do they
I
have
mean,
the
not
same?
necessarily that, but
Do they have the logo of the Pirates Guild on their person, like the crest? 'Cause all the
you
pirates
see
seem
that.
to, right?
Yeah, so you notice. Actually, roll me investigation.
That one is much better. That one is 21.
Yeah. So you notice that there's one in particular that sort of looks like a captain-y type, and they have on their little pirate hat that they wear the crest of the Pirates Guild. The others don't necessarily seem to be wearing anything with it, but that person does.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So did we just slaughter a crew? Is that what just happened?
Well, looks like those two are unconscious. Will return to their crew and go about their day. Might tell tales of you guys and us. But yeah, the others are fully dead.
Above board. The captain. Is the captain one of the unconscious ones, or one's the ones we just murdered?
Unconscious. I had to look.
Okay. Okay. Polly's gonna kind of wipe the non-sweat off her brow. It's like last thing we need is a crew trying to find us and hunt us down. So that's probably good. Killing someone's captain might, I mean, not our captain, but someone else's captain might cause the crew to become a little upset.
Damn.
Who knows?
That was a loving jab at Paul.
I knew that food poisoning wasn't just coincidence.
Paul wild
here we
me.
go. Here we go. How many
Careful what
chicken
you
points
say.
does Paul have?
You're-
Good
you're-
Lord.
I don't know.
46.
46.
What you can't prove didn't happen, so...
Yeah, say if he's watched every single stream that we've done with his own account, it's probably in the 25,000 area.
He's
That's
cast
true.
4 wild magic surge today.
You said 46, right?
Why did
Yeah.
the captions put a $sign on that?
Oh God. Polly, what direction are you looking? You're looking at this other crew, right? Or any of
I'm
the
looking
other
da-
people
I'm
from
looking
your
down.
team?
Let's see. I would have looked down at the captain. I would have looked up, wiped my brow, and then I'd probably be looking at one of the other crew members, one of the other pirate crew members.
Is anyone standing in front of Polly?
I'm standing behind Polly.
Okay,
I think I'm standing in front of Polly.
great.
I was
Um,
wherever Arnil was.
Arnil and this captain both need to make a dex save. As Polly, you breathe acid in a 60-foot line.
So much, like 26.
Yeah, you pass, but it doesn't say take half damage, so I think we're fine because Captain rolled a nat 20. You breathe acid at these people.
Jesus!
So after
I'm
the
sorry,
acid
Space
has,
Jesus!
after the acid has finished spraying, I'm just gonna. I don't know that chicken was quite done.
And then 1 second, as the captain, since they rolled a nat 20, also gets wild magic. So 1 second.
The unconscious captain gets.
No. The captain of the other.
other
You said
captain.
you were
Oh, the captain of the other.
group?
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. The captain of the other crew turns into a giant purple octopus with a 20-foot flying speed.
Great.
Excuse me,
I'm
what?
sorry.
So what you guys see happen is Polly breathes acid. Acid envelops this other captain, and they turn into a flying purple octopus.
I don't think that was regular chicken, guys. Wait, so is okay above board? So is the captain an octopus, or is it the captain just look like an octopus? Like, does he have all his normal like intelligence and all that stuff, or
So above board, wild
Yeah.
shape into a giant purple octopus.
Okay,
So
okay.
still can't talk, but
okay?
That hovers.
So-
knows that you guys are you guys.
Well, I can't
So it's-
really
it's-
punch this one, I don't think.
It is Arnold. Unless it starts attacking you, don't aggress.
Pirate fight.
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah.
It has
Yeah.
4 times as
Had
many
your pirate
limbs
fight.
as you do to punch with. I do not think this is the best course of action.
Untrue. I have 4 arms.
It has 2 times as many punching limbs as you do. Addendum.
And it can fly. So there's
And
that
it's
too.
flying.
Man, just turn it into Game & Watch's Final Smash.
Does it have flyby attack? Can it like spin, dip down, like smack 8 times, and then go back up?
Definitely not.
That's
But
gonna
I will.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Go
look
ahead.
down as this happens. I'm gonna look down at the compass.
The compass is like almost vibrating with intensity as it's like pointing in a direction just past where you guys are.
So, were you folks up to anything in particular besides this pirate fight, or were you just gonna head home?
The captain just kind of waves their arms.
I'm gonna
and
turn.
these rippling
I'm gonna turn
And then-
to. I'm gonna turn to one of the other pirates and be like, "So, what were you guys doing after this?"
The one that was like looking around at everyone, seeing numbers above everyone's heads, like, what? Oh, yeah, we were, God, I don't fucking remember what we were doing out here anymore, to be honest, man. Just like, we, this is the most bizarre day. I know bizarre shit happens when we come out to the swamplands. There was something we were looking for. I don't remember anymore. What are you guys up to? I guess we'll go with you.
Just a second. Group huddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
What's that?
so,
What's up, Everybody do this.
the needle. Yeah. Okay. Chill out, Mr. Redshirt. So, this needle is like freaking the hell out right now. I think we're getting pretty close. So my question to y'all is: do we ask them to come with us, or do we try to convince them to leave so that we can move on with what we need to do? What do we need to do again? I don't even remember. First, second, mate, do you remember?
No.
Arnil might remember, but Marty does not.
Above board, you guys were told go to the swamplands. There is something you must accomplish. You will understand when you get there. Everyone understands what they have to do in the swamplands when they arrive. And that was all the instruction you were given.
That's right. Okay.
Well, I think we should just keep following the compass.
Okay, so do we ask them to come with us?
I mean,
I want to
meat
say.
shield?
I want to say no.
You want to say no?
When we
They're
get
pirates.
there, will they all know their
I
purpose
mean,
as
we're
well?
also pirates. But...
You all suddenly, as you're huddled up, hear the loudest like cymbal crash you have ever heard,
Ah, what the deuce?
coming in the direction of where you're supposed to go.
I orient my head in that direction.
No
Can't
time
see
like the
anything.
present. Let's get moving.
Just
All right.
hear loud sound.
All right, well that's our cue, folks. So we're just gonna start. I think we're just gonna start marching off. That's for us. We'll go take care of that. You guys do what you need to do, and bye.
Oh, all right. Do you is that like a spell? Will that or like wear off? Like what? Okay.
No idea.
Oh, okay.
See you
Yep.
guys later.
All right.
Have a good nap.
Come on, Captain. Let's go.
if you-
Try to
if you
guide
feel-
the purple.
If
Do
you
they
feel
just
like a
sneak
real
into
pirate,
Burnism?
if you feel like a real pirate, we can have some drinks at the guild hall later.
Maybe I don't know if octopi are supposed to drink. I guess. Well, actually, now you have 8 hands to hold beer with, Captain. Hey.
Hey, all
Hey.
better.
Way back at you.
Just pint roulette.
Pint roulette.
I know that's not going to be like a permanent thing, but I love the idea of just a pirate crew led by an octopus.
Yeah,
Not like
So-
not like a magic octopus, just a octopus.
it
that-
could be.
Drew has a character, a pirate character that is that. They have a just a straight up octopus, normal octopus on board, and that's their captain. It's kind of like that story about the bear where everyone understands the bear, but it's just a plain bear. Same thing, but an octopus.
I love that.
But as that symbol crashes and you guys head off, we will go ahead and take that opportunity to go ahead and take 10.
Yep.
I think if that sounds good to everyone.
Yep.
Cool. We'll be back in 10. Thanks, guys. Welcome back, everyone, as we resume the chaos of Space Rock Cafe. Our wonderfully chaotic crew last left off following the sounds of a symbol as their magical compass vibrated intensely in the direction that they have been heading down these swampy caverns. Hey guys, what are you just trekking on in? You doing so carefully? What's this look like?
Well, first things first. As we're walking off, Polly is just turning to Arnil. She's like, "Arnil, who the fuck is Gregor?
I don't know.
Do you look like a Gregor?
I didn't
I always thought
think
you more.
so.
I always thought you looked more like a Hansel."
Arnil's just confused. I think I look like Arnil. That is me. That is my name.
I know that's your name, but like I was, and we're just gonna do this back and forth as we're walking along. I don't plan on being sneaky unless something like becomes detectable passively. So
Great.
If we
So-
if we need to in the future infiltrate, we could call you Gregor. You now have an identity.
Oh,
hey,
I've never had an identity before.
Okay, now that's the saddest thing that's ever been said.
So, as you guys begin approaching, that cymbal crash that you heard earlier, not the only musical sounding thing you hear, as the haunting and eerie sounds of carnival music begin to grow louder
I'm
as
out.
you continue walking.
I gotta go. I'll see you guys later.
bum 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 bum. Like super slow, off beat, not on tune at all. Carnival music.
Awful.
You should have told me. I
Eventually,
could have prepped
floating down the corridor is a lonely balloon. Just sort of like bumps into one of you, whoever is leading.
It. Well,
Do we smell food?
Roll me an insight check.
does the balloon smell like food?
That is 12.
No.
No? Okay. What color is
You
the
do not-
balloon?
Pink.
It's a pink balloon?
It's a pink balloon. Particularly round, shaped like a little, like a normal round balloon, not like shaped like any kind of fun
Does it
shapes or anything.
Does it have a string?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's like
grab this. I'm gonna grab the string of the balloon.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna look at it.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna hand it. I'm gonna hand it to Redshirt. I'm gonna say, "Here, this is pink. That's basically red."
Oh.
You go.
Thank
You grab the string. Hold on. You grab the string.
Mhm.
You don't feel a string. You feel a leg.
Oh.
Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm.
How wide of a
No,
leg are we
no,
talking?
No.
Oh, like a humanoid.
Like a like a
Look at that.
starts to
Oh my god!
go
I'm gonna
up
grab it,
a
and
little
I,
bit.
and I. But I see a string.
You see a string.
Okay,
You
so
feel
I'm
a
gonna be.
thigh.
So I'm gonna be holding it. I'm gonna take the other hand, and I'm gonna try to grab the string from the other side. I'm assuming I'm just holding it. I'm double fisting a thigh now,
Yes.
and I'm just gonna turn. I'm gonna
Alright.
turn. I'm gonna turn to Arnil. I'm gonna say, Arnil, why am I not touching the string?
Does it look like she's touching the string?
Arnil, make an insight check.
Okay, I have an important question. What does my Eldritch Sight see?
Reread that for me. Oh, it's
Uh,
magic, right?
It's just
Yeah.
it's just the detect magic that I can turn on and off at will.
17 insight.
Okay, so your eldritch sight sees magic like for shit. Like, hold on, I'll tell you exactly the like kind of magic too. Hold on. Magic. I want to know that that's specifically worded, and then Arnil might see something different. The presence of magic. Sense magic in this way. You can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. Yeah, so for you, magical balloon out the wazoo. And this is
Magic in the shape of a string or magic in the
what
shape of
kind
a
of-
leg?
so for you. You can also make an insight check too at the same time as you're looking at it magically.
Okay, that's fair.
Because I think with detect magic, it's still a magical balloon unless you pass this insight check as well.
I have rolled so many 3s today. That's a 9.
Yeah, so you just see like this magical balloon and what kind of I don't think this is yeah, you just see magic. Like it's just magic. You don't really see a school. It doesn't get to be a school. Arnil, you see a very tall elf. Very tall.
Like,
Just walking? Are they? What's the?
hmm
oh no.
Look, wearing very clown-like attire.
This is awful.
Big old shoes, clown nose.
Is this like the like on stilts clown sort of thing?
No, not quite. They're just very tall.
Okay.
because you are fully grasping thigh at this point. I feel like if it was stilt, you would feel the stilt part of the leg. And they're just kind of like looking down and observing as of right now. They're not doing anything. They're just observing.
Look up.
I'm also going to look up as I see Arnil look up.
Polly, you still see balloon. You're just like, fuck, it's just a balloon.
I think Sarros is gonna just like poke at it with his staff.
It feels fleshy. Sarros, you can also roll inside if you would like.
What a horrible sentence.
It feels fleshy.
Yikes.
That's a 15.
You see a person as well. You see the same clown that Arnil sees. Veiled behind what is, to Polly and Redshirt, a balloon.
Hello.
This person sort of stares down at you, waves, which to Polly and Redshirt looks like a bobbing balloon.
Who are you?
Why are you talking to a balloon?
The clown just smiles. A creepy, wide smile.
I hate it. I don't like it. Oh,
Why
no.
are you hiding? Are you ashamed?
Shakes its head. Balloon sort of rotates slowly.
I'm so confused. Who are you talking to? At this point, Polly's gonna let go. Is gonna let go of the thigh, and just be turned around facing Arnil and Sarros, just like, who are you talking to?
When you let go of the thigh, the to Arnil and Sarros, the person just kind of smiles, turns slowly, walks away. So Polly and Redshirt, you see this balloon floating down the hallway ominously towards the creepy off-tune carnival music.
I do believe that second mate Arnil is afraid of balloons.
There's no.
Perhaps he should
there's
stay
no
behind.
second about that. It's first mate. That's it. Captain's orders. Gregor can be second mate. Whoever the hell Gregor is.
I feel like at this point you should just be used to Sarros talking and nothing. But just I think we have to follow the balloon cloud.
That was not a balloon. You guys understood that, right? That wasn't a balloon.
What the hell are you talking about? That was a pink balloon.
It was a very fleshy balloon.
I wouldn't say fleshy because I'm not weird, but it was a very pink balloon.
You should try and catch it.
I'm gonna look down at the compass. Is the compass pointing towards where the music is coming from?
Mm-hmm.
Well, catching it or not, that seems to be the way we need to go. So,
All right, let's do it. Wherever we're going.
All right.
I'm gonna show you guys that that's just a balloon. I'm gonna start stomping over that direction.
Great. So, you further walk towards this haunting carnival music. You sort of walk into this forested swamp. And for Polly and Redshirt, you see a broken down carnival. In the center of the broken down carnival, looks like there's sort of like a display area. Everyone in the group can go ahead and just give me a general perception check just to see exactly who clocks what in this area. But Arnil and Sarros, you see an alarming number of what can really only be described as space clowns. You just see like various like creature types scattered throughout this forest. And in spaces where you would expect something like a carnival-looking statue or an object like balloons or an any other kind of display in a carnival to be humanoid. Polly and Redshirt, you see everything as you think it should be in a carnival. You're seeing balloons, you're seeing carousel, you're seeing cool like statues that are made out of like green moss and swamp.
So my perception was 15.
Cool.
Mine's 22.
And as
Yep.
3 people have redeemed, they popped the balloon. Polly is going to walk up to the, assuming that we tracked the same balloon. Okay.
Oh, you still
So-
see this balloon. It's with several
Okay.
other balloons, and for Arnil and
Okay,
Sarros, several other
then I-
people.
Then I am going to walk up to that balloon, and I am going to turn to Arnil and Sarros, and I'm going to say, "Look, it's just a balloon," and I'm going to take my talon on my right hand.
I'm
and
gonna
just
tackle Polly.
go and stab it.
All right, contest.
Uh,
That sounds like a
or-
contested grapple. Also, for anyone who got a 15 or above, which I think was all of you actually, yeah, for that perception.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't roll it. I
in
was
the-
busy making the. I was busy fucking around. 14. Oh no.
All right. Yeah. So you see the stand in the center that's like sort of like a waterwork fixture. The other 3, you see this guppy is the best word to describe it. It's this large golden fish with a crystal on its head. It's just kind of swimming around in like circles, and it seems to like almost like be floating in this invisible water fixture. Even for Arnil and Sarros, it's a guppy. It's a full-on giant golden fish with a crown, like with the gem on the center of its head.
I thought the weird orgies were supposed to be on the ship.
What do we do for a contested grapple?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I believe for Arnil, it has to be athletics, like it has to be strength, and then for Polly, it can be strength or dex.
Okay, I'm gonna do. I'll do Dex, so it'll be 15.
I got a 17.
Arnil
14 plus 3.
succeeds in the grapple, if that works. So,
So
Polly,
I
you're
get-
gonna.
So I go right up. I'm like right there, about ready to pop this balloon, and then all of a sudden, I'm on the ground.
I look back up at the tall, scary clown.
It's grinning. It's so creepy. Does like a silent laugh as it stares you down.
This is
This
awful.
is just gonna go see the fish. He's had
Wait,
fun with fish as of late.
How close do you get to the fish?
About how wide does it swim in this kind of invisible?
The invisible tank area looks like it's about 20 feet in diameter. And it's from the bottom of the floor to the top of this cavern, which in this area, because it has opened up, is like a 90-foot tall ceiling.
I think he's going to be very cautious and have his staff out in front of him and kind of stop when his staff hits kind of that area of where like the fish is going around.
The second that you sort of cross into like this 50-foot from it barrier,
Oh!
some of the carnival / clowns begin moving towards you at a rather alarming rate.
Just gonna stop and be like, sorry, I didn't know. Hi?
This drum set sort of rolls. This is for Polly and Redshirt. A drum, like the circle part of a drum, the kick thing,
Mhm.
whatever the word is.
The
Yeah.
kick drum.
Kick drum, yeah, rolls towards Sarros. A small dwarf creature is walking towards you quickly. And sort of drops this illusion of a kick drum in front of you and like looks at you and is, what you doing? And so Polly and Redshirt, you see a dwarf now where this kick drum used to be.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
told
whoa!
you.
That was a
I told you
drum.
it wasn't a balloon.
That's a balloon, but that was a drum. What
That
just happened?
is a drum.
Hi. What are you guys doing here?
I think at this point I'm walking over as well.
If you happen to cross just too far, again, things begin moving towards you.
No, I think I made note of that, so I will not cross into that 50-foot whatever.
So this dwarf looks up at you. Is just like, "Are you here to enjoy the carnival?"
I don't see a carnival.
Of course, there's a carnival.
I think maybe you need some help.
Just laughs. An unnerving laugh.
Is the fish part of the carnival?
Of course the fish is a part of the carnival. But it's a look with your eyes and not with your hands kind of fixture.
I think Sarros is gonna turn a bit. Can you all see the fish?
Everyone can see the fish. Well, Redshirt, now you can clock the fish as they point out the fish, but...
Yeah. Is it a magic fish?
Is it a magic fish?
It's flying outside of water.
Can I also roll something?
Seems like a normal
to see
fish.
whether or not I would know what type of fish it was, based on whether or not you could eat it.
Sure. It is not a magic fish, but it seems to be affected by magic, yes. The crystal is magic.
Okay.
Where's the compass pointing?
At the fish.
So it's moving as the fish moves?
I mean, not really moving. It's sort of like wavering since the fish isn't going very far, and it's just kind of circling. So it's like every so often it shifts slightly, but yes.
How dark is it where we are right now?
I mean, it's a dimly lit cavern, mostly very forest, like swampy forest. But it's not like totally dark, like pitch black.
Okay.
There are occasional torches and stuff. At this point, a couple people walk over holding balloons or funnel cake or other things. But of course, for Arnil and Sarros, it's just people holding other people.
Oh.
But Polly and Redshirt, carnival goers.
Does the funnel cake smell like funnel cake?
You can roll me another insight check.
Dirty 20.
The second you wonder, why don't I smell funnel cake? This glamour sort of fades, and you see a fairy being held in the hand of a gnome, where a carnival goer holding funnel cake was. And the rest of the carnival fixtures sort of fade into various humanoid creatures.
I almost ate that.
I don't think they would have minded.
That's not my kink. Okay, so explain to me, Mr. Drum Gnome, why it was that this fairy here, and I'm just going to gesture to the fairy, was funnel cake about 5 seconds ago.
They like being funnel cake. What's wrong with that? the form they like to take sometimes. The fairy kind of like flits up. It's like, yeah, I just like being funnel cake. It's a fun food.
But like, someone could eat you.
Comes with the territory.
What territory is that?
Our carnival. I mean, I don't want to get eaten, but you know, it's a risk. Everyone has risks with their job.
While everybody's like talking with these like fairies and clowns and shit, I want to try to sneak over
Sure.
closer to the fish.
Yeah, roll me stealth.
Natural 20.
Ooh, okay.
Is he on the tray?
Let me just make sure they also don't roll a natural 20 to... They do not.
Yeah. 25 total.
25 total, perfect. I mean, yeah, no, you can successfully sneak over there. Give me your wild magic, though.
Oh, yes. Oh, please don't be anything annoying.
Hmm.
22 and 60.
Hmm.
But
Okay. We had that one earlier. 60. That one's actively not helpful. That one's also not necessarily helpful, but
it doesn't have to be helpful. It just needs to not actively fuck me over.
yeah, that one would actively fuck you over. That one's annoying, but not as. The clowns around you seem to look a little healthier. Not by much.
Annoying. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess
They're like the closest to you in that circle, within about 60 feet of you. So, like 5 clowns. Like a little bit
Okay.
healthier.
I jump onto the fish and I use my chameleon carapace to change the color to match its scales.
Ooh, okay.
And I crawl my way over to the gem.
Do you try to pull the gem?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me. Oh, what is it supposed to be? Roll me a con save.
Con save. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I'm okay at these. Plus 5, 22.
Cool. Yep. You touch it. It seems like it's kind of stuck in there, like it would require some force to try to remove, but nothing really happens as you touch it.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
I'm forceful. I can remove it.
I have a question for Arnil. Arnil, did you steal the compass from me?
No.
Okay.
I think I was just looking like over your shoulder at where it was
Okay.
pointing.
Okay. I know you're a little bit of a klepto, so I was just checking.
It's true.
Oh,
I think Sarros is just still talking to anyone who's talking to him, very confused about what's going on and failing to reconcile the clowns and the not clowns.
Yeah, these clowns are very confusing. They are not really giving you much to work with, honestly, as far as conversation. They seem confused about why you're confused.
how do these folks look? Like, do they look like they haven't showered in a while? They haven't eaten in a while? Do they look like... Are they like Heath Ledger Joker? Are we looking at like Jack Nicholson Joker? Like, what are we talking here clown-wise?
I want you to picture a zombie
Okay.
in clown wear and makeup.
Okay.
And that's kind of
Oh.
what we're working with.
I know
Okay.
what we're working. Okay.
Okay, so So they give off a zombie vibe.
Kind of. Yes.
Okay.
They do not give off an undead vibe, if that's what you're trying to hint at.
No, but that's also good to know. So I think
Just picturing a clicker in grease paint.
I'm just wondering.
I mean,
I'm just kind of wondering if Polly just wants to say fuck it and just start going wild on everything. Because she's uncomfortable with the undead just in general, and then she's if they look empty, like that's also gonna like disturb her.
sure.
In a different kind of way. So
Yeah, they definitely have that like gaunt appearance. You know, when the glamour sort of faded, as you recognize them, you like can see some of them are like actively performing acts of magic, along with their glamours to sort of like help whatever they were trying to portray. So like one of them that looked like one of those cool, the like electron balls. So it was like doing like magic to like try to make that look more like the ball and stuff like that.
A quick question: do we recognize any of them underneath the?
No. Although you all do sort of hear in the background some of those animals from earlier. It seems like a lot of these familiars sort of gather in this area. So you do hear the occasional like sound of a caiman or a toad, just like the sounds that they would make.
but is it at roughly the same density that we had been hearing them the whole way through? Or does it seem like
a little heavier?
A little heavier.
A little heavier, yeah.
Is there like a space? Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Is there a space nearby I can make food?
Yes. So the structures themselves are still structures. This area is magic out the wazoo, though, for Redshirt with your magic eyes. Like, there's just, like, a bunch of all of the different kinds of schools of magic everywhere. All of it. Kind of like, headache-inducing.
I think I'm just gonna turn it off then. If it's too much, if it's like blinding and it's preventing me from seeing like details in the world.
It's not necessarily blinding, but you know, I'll leave that up to you if it's overwhelming or not, but it's like every other thing you're looking at is magic in some way. Whether it's an item or a tree or, you know, the person that's doing magic.
I think every single thing in this room is an illusion. Or transmogrification. It is certainly all magic.
So every little thing they do is magic?
Yes. The next line of that song, I don't know it. But Redshirt does, and he says it.
I can't think of the next line either.
I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna find a table nearby, or something nearby, and I'm gonna pull out a couple days worth of rations. And I'm going to offer it to the these gaunt folks that we're seeing.
Okay.
Y'all look like you're a little hungry. Maybe could need a little bit to eat. I have some rations here. Give me a little bit more time. I can make something a little bit more filling, but you know, this will help a little bit.
While Polly's distracting them, I want to try to like use my sword and like pry out this gem.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, I guess go ahead and make an athletics check probably for that.
Okay. I don't know why I have 2 dice. There's no reason for me to have advantage on this.
Hey, for the record, the next line that he said is, "Every little thing they do turns me on."
Oh no!
That's the next line of the song.
Not applicable.
The balloon inch is a little closer.
Athletics, you said?
Yeah.
21.
Ooh, okay. You feel it mostly give. There's like just a little bit like it's like still hanging in there, but like you feel like it's like barely hanging in there.
Okay.
And the fish
Polly.
isn't responding to this in any way?
It's
Yeah,
still
is
swimming.
this? I was like, is
Okay.
this connected to the fish at all? Is this like part of the fish, or is it just something that's been lodged into like its forehead?
It seems like it's the second. The fish is kind of like bobbed down when you like landed on it, but since you've sort of like put yourself on it, it's sort of regained its equilibrium and is still just swimming around normally.
Okay.
Polly, the compass still following the fish. You could kind of feel it vibrating as you guys had gotten closer. They sort of look at the food as like the rations as you hand it to them and scoff. And they go, why would we want food that's not like the food we made? We don't know you. We don't trust you. You're not one of us.
It's a very valid point. Where do you prep your food? I'd like to see what it is y'all eat. I'm a chef. I'm interested in these things. It's one of the things that I do. I go to a new place. I try to learn about the foods. That's why I was so interested in you, little fairy. I thought you were a funnel cake. I wanted to try it, see what it tasted like.
I thought
And
you
I'm
was
sorry,
food.
no offense, but now that I know you're a fairy, I don't want to eat you.
No offense.
No offense.
No offense.
Well, fine. I didn't want to eat you either, so there.
I'm glad.
They kind of look confused. They're just like, we just kind of like find food. I don't know what you mean by prep.
Can you show me where you
no.
find food?
And they just kind of gesture out into the swamps.
They've been eating the mud.
Oh, God.
But they're not all sea cucumbers.
Yeah, right? They didn't turn into sea cucumbers. They didn't eat the mud.
Well, that we know of. They haven't eaten anything yet.
So above board, does this gem
Hmm.
count as a tiny object?
Yes.
How large is it? Okay. I'm going to use an ability, telekinetic movement. I can do this once per short rest. You can move an object or creature with your mind. You can target one loose object that is large or smaller, or one willing creature other than yourself. If you can see the target and it is within 30 feet of you, you can move it up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. Alternatively, if it is a tiny object, you can move it to or from your hand. Either way, you can move the target horizontally, vertically, or both. So I figure it's just kind of like the final push I need if I've already loosened it with my sword.
Okay.
So I do it. I do that.
Yeah, you do that. The gem sort of telekinetically comes to you. Fish kind of like changes in intensity, a little bit less gold. You're a little bit more gold as the intensity fades and it goes back to like more of like a little normal gold. You see where the gem was, there's kind of like a normal gem behind it that's not magical. That's just where it was, so it's like not like an empty spot in its head. And then this gem, as you're holding it, go ahead and make me a wisdom save now. It's like fully in your hands.
Okay. Three.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. Arnil, this gem, as you're holding it and you're examining it, is shedding this like extremely bright, radiant light from the center of it. And everyone sort of like catches this. You guys are having this weird back and forth, not really going anywhere conversation with these space clowns. And their eyes all dart over and they see Arnil holding this gem, this shining bright light, and they're like, why does he have that? Why does he have our gem? Why does he have it? And it's like they're like panicking and freaking out. And they're just like, no one's supposed to touch it. It's ours. Why does he have it? That's ours. And a couple of like the ones that like are more like ready to fight are like getting mad and sort of like getting closer to you guys. The fairy kind of backs off. The dwarf kind of gets closer. It's just like, who are you? Why are you here?
And we see that Arnil is the one holding the light
Yes.
because he was camouflaged.
So you notice that Arnil is slightly golder than the fish was. So he sort of stands out just a little bit. If you guys are looking for him and Arnil, does your thing sort of hold up as this radiant light begins to envelop you?
Does what hold
Or do you
up?
think you would drop it? Yeah. Does your camouflage or do you think you would have dropped it at that point?
Yeah, I guess so. It all it says is you can change the color of your carapace to match your surroundings. I just get advantage on stealth checks with that. But...
Okay, so I mean, if you guys are looking to see if Arnil is over there, I guess we would probably do a perception check. I think that's probably what that would be.
That is a whopping 9.
I got a 17.
Okay. Redshirt, you dropped your magic, so but you probably knew that Arnil had gone over there.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. 25.
Nice. Okay. So, Arnil, are you trying to be actively stealthy for that, or?
I guess I would have kind of forgotten about it in the moment when I finally grabbed the thing. But I think I do try to like recolor and like match the fish again.
Okay. They don't really like know. They're just like, why is our... So I'm going to rephrase. The space clowns don't necessarily see you. They just see the floating crystal. And they're like, why is the crystal out of the fish? What is going on? They're like, one of you has done magic. What are you doing to our fish? Arnil, you failed that wisdom save, though.
Yeah, I did.
1 second. As I sneeze.
That's good.
But no, that's not what happens to Arnil. Arnil doesn't sneeze. Also, did you guys want to go for a little longer tonight, or do you guys want to wrap up soon and leave a cliffhanger?
We're in a very interesting place for like Jake to walk into.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I agree.
Great. We will wrap up shortly here. 1 second, as Arnil's going to have something to deal with. I don't have enough dice out for this, so I have to do a Google dice roller.
Oh no!
Oh,
Words you never want your DM to say.
No, I'm sorry.
It's bad news bears.
I should be the one taking this.
Well, you don't have the gem. I'm sorry.
Quick, throw me the gem.
And you guys are all on the barrier of it. A couple of the clowns are like walking closer, so they are on the edges of this as they take this damage as well.
Paul is evil.
What did Paul do?
What do you think he did?
A
He
wild
cast
magic?
He casted another wild magic for Arnil.
Okay. This is going to be interesting based off the timing of this. So, go ahead and roll the wild magic, Arnil. Let's see if anything happens in the moment as this radiant light is spreading out from
Paul's
you.
trying to kill us all.
Well, it might not be Paul.
It's like a 28.
28. Oh, well, that sucks, but it's not currently effective. For the next minute, your armor shrinks far too tight in all the wrong places, granting disadvantage on Constitution saving throws. So, your natural buggy exoskeleton gets a little too tight on you. As
God, he needs to molt.
you and all of the clowns that have begun walking closer, so it's a decent group of them, take 36 radiant damage.
I'm sorry, you said I take 36 radiant damage?
It's 36 radiant damage. Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Mm-hmm. I am down.
Shit.
Everyone, roll me a history really quick.
Oh, God.
Redshirt with disadvantage because you just showed up.
14.
Polly 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sarros 14.
16.
Wow, only Redshirt gets this. You just showed up.
That's funny.
Redshirt.
Knowledge.
Redshirt, you just showed up. You're here today. You're hired on and you're this contractor. But you are more sure of anything that Arnil should have been able to take that. That should not have put Arnil down.
It should have been me.
So, am I making death saves, or what's the deal?
Yeah, you would be. But hey, Polly, did you want to do that thing really quick before we wrap on out here?
Oh, I did. He said he rolled a 66 on the Bard Paladin tables. So in case you weren't paying attention in the chat, I cashed in for a wild magic surge for Paul, since Paul has been messing with everyone during this cast, making them roll wild magic rolls. So now Paul, who is not here but is on the ship, is getting a wild magic roll of 66.
Of 66 for the Bard and Paladin table. So let's see if that's something that will be beneficial or not. But I want to look it up before we go ahead and hop off here, because I think that's a good cliffhanger, and I like that. I like that we leave that there with Arnil dying. And, you know, guys, Marty won't be here for a couple of games, so they're just going to have to contend with Arnil's dying body.
Well, it's a good thing someone has a gentle repose.
Okay, let's see. Come on, go back up to Paladin. I don't want Ranger. There we go.
I mean, unless it's funny.
Ah. Well. Too bad you're not within 100 feet of the ship. Oh, well.
My first death save is a 2.
That's a fail. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, did you guys want to go a few more minutes, or did you want to go ahead and wrap on out here?
I think this is a really nice cliffhanger of Arnil.
Yeah, I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
I say if nobody answers,
yeah.
I'm rolling another death save. Here we go.
No, Will.
Roll a death save in IRL every 6 seconds.
All right, Marty, we'll talk while you are traveling and figure out how we want to handle this off stream. Guys, thanks for tuning in. We will be back in a couple weeks for the partial conclusion of their adventure to collect this object that Compass has been pointing them towards, and we will see what happens for them. I've been Christina, your GM for the evening, and before we sign off, since I realized I forgot to do this earlier, if you enjoyed some of the wild magic shenanigans that have happened in this and previous episodes. That wild magic chart is from the DM's Guild. It was made by Dave Panfio. You should check it out. It has wild magic for every class, and it's absolutely wonderful. And you can check out some sponsors for BRC, Dragon Master Games, and Fanroll Dice. Code for Fanroll Dice, Bard Rock Cafe, I believe gets you 10% off, which is great. Go ahead and purchase a new set of dice if you would like to play along. And also, if you have noticed, there are emotes for Twitch subs. And I think Tensei said there's one more thing you added during the stream for Twitch subs.
There is, because we don't have a lot of emote slots. We have one too many emotes. So if you subscribe at tier 2, then you get the Baragon People's Wink. The wink that changed. We haven't aired that one yet. Never mind.
That's a spoiler.
Oops.
Never mind. The very
The wink
important...
that changed the intro and outro roles.
Sure.
But anyway, I'll let everyone go ahead and you can tell us who you are, who you were playing, and where people can find you. Marty, you won't be here next time, so we'll start with you.
Okay. Hi, I'm Marty. I'm dead now. You can find me. Honestly, I've been on more episodes of Bard Rock Cafe than my own podcast, but you can check out Wayfaring Strangers. We're working on it. So hopefully, new stuff later this fall or summer, depending. If you like music, check out Winter Wayfarer. I'll see you guys in like a month.
Amazing. Okay. Justin, we'll go to you.
Okay. I didn't make myself an end card. I'm not coach. Ignore all of this. Don't ignore it. Go follow him too. It's not me. Hi, I'm Tensei. I didn't die today. How dare you?
I'm sorry.
You can primarily find me on like the Bard Rock Cafe main podcast as Nadir Hossein Amber, known liability. Also, I'm playing every 2 weeks on Tuesdays over with Lost Caravan. I'm playing some vibe check, very heavy The World Ends With You vibes, where literally 10 seconds before we went live for episode 1, the GM said, "Hey, by the way, you guys died and went to Twitch chat." So and none of us knew what that meant. So it's been a good time.
Amazing. Ursa.
I am Ursa Bearwalker. You can find me everywhere at Ursa Bearwalker. I edit part-time for CMDR Central and Bard Rock Cafe, and I float around doing bear stuff. So follow all the people who said all their stuff.
Amazing. And Shang.
Hi, I'm Shang Tigress. I have been Sarros Stellan, who has never been to a carnival before, but really doesn't think this is it. You can find me here, and please follow everyone who has and does wonderful things. This is it for me.
And I've been your GM, Xtina, or Xtina. You can find me everywhere at Greekachu. If you would like to see me as a player, I play at Winterra Dark Knight for Campaign 1 of Agents of Damned. We're over at AOD on Facebook, Agents of D on Twitter and Hive. We release every other Friday, and we'll be going ahead and starting some fun changes in Campaign 2 that will be starting in a couple months. We haven't started recording yet, but we'll see what happens. I don't know who I'm playing yet there, but we'll see. And then obviously GMing here every other weekend. So hope to see you guys not next Saturday, but the Saturday after, and see what happens with some of this. Bye. And I believe we're rating someone, right?
Yes, we are going to be rating Proton John, one of the original Let's Players from like way back in the pre-YouTube days. He's doing a lot of... he's been doing a very long marathon raising money for Doctors Without Borders. So we're going to go and support that because he's a very cool person that has survived the test of time. So yeah.
Bye, guys.